Listen up, young men. It's time to face some harsh truths about habits that separate them boys from us men. If you're not willing to step up and adopt these untold habits, well, then you're not gonna make it in the real world. You might be offended or hurt by what I'm about to say, but I don't care. I'm not here to coddle you. I'm here to make whoever wants to be a better man. So brace yourself and get ready to learn what it really takes to be a successful man in this world. Habit 1. They don't care or avoid hate. If you want to succeed in life, you have to stop caring about what others think about you. You need to stop avoiding hate, criticism, and rejection. In fact, you need to embrace it. People are going to hate on you no matter what you do. You could be the most kind, generous, and successful person in the world, but there's gonna be a hater out there who's gonna dislike you, who's gonna say that, oh, well, they have all this stuff, they're privileged, and they'll find something. It doesn't matter. And you know what? That's okay. The unapologetic man knows that his value isn't determined by the opinions of others. He values hearing the opinions of others, but he doesn't let hate or criticism hold him back from pursuing his goals in life and living life on his own terms. He doesn't waste his time trying to please everyone or seeking validation from others. If he wasn't trying to hurt somebody and he's just trying to do his own thing for himself, he's fine, and he doesn't need validation from others. No, instead he focuses on his own personal growth and success. He understands that hate and criticism can be a valuable tool for self-improvement. It can help him identify his weaknesses, challenge his beliefs, and push him to become a better man. The unapologetic man also knows that hate and criticism say more about the person giving it than it does about him. He doesn't take it personally or let it affect his self-worth. He simply acknowledges it and moves on. Develops some kind of ability to tell between criticism that was given to you because they're jealous and criticism that was given because you deserve criticism. Again, this isn't just to say ignore all criticism, but a real unapologetic man can tell the difference. Now on to you. Stop caring what others think about you. Stop avoiding criticism. Embrace it and use it as a tool for personal growth and improvement, or you won't make it. Habit 2. They don't lie. Let's face it, lying has become a commonplace practice in today's society. You know what we'll say? We'll say in human society for all of time, since the first human has been able to speak and say, we've lied to each other. People lie to get ahead, to avoid trouble, and to protect themselves. But the truth is, lying is a true sign of weakness. It's a sign that you can't handle the truth, and you lack the courage to face the consequences of your actions. Real men never lie. They always tell the truth, even when it's hard or uncomfortable. They understand that lying only creates more problems in the long run. They only allow emotions to fester. It's more important to say to your friend, I have this problem with you, than to just let that fester and to let resentment develop for all of your friendship. Honestly, the only true way to earn someone's trust is through honesty. Self-explanatory, but hard to practice. When you lie, you not only damage your own integrity, but you also damage the trust that others have in you. Then once that trust is lost, it is real hard to regain. Real men know that. They make it a priority to always be truthful, no matter the situation. Lying is a habit, and it can quickly destroy a man's reputation and integrity. Men who don't lie are highly respected and trusted because, well, I don't even need to say, they stand by their word, they're consistent in their actions, and you can depend on them. They understand that honesty is the foundation for any healthy relationship, whether it be with friends, family, or romantic partners. When it comes to being a real man, there is no room for sugarcoating or bending the truth. You gotta be able to face the harsh realities of life and deal with them head on. That means being honest with others, but more importantly, being honest with yourself. Real men don't shy away from uncomfortable conversations or situations. They don't lie to avoid conflict or keep up appearances. Instead, they stand for what they believe in and they speak their damn minds, even when it's hard. This kind of courage and honesty is what sets them apart from the rest. So don't fall into the trap of lying to yourself or others just to avoid confrontation. It might feel like an out, like an easy way at the moment, but I guarantee you, whatever problems you think you're saving for today, you are doubling for tomorrow. Embrace the uncomfortable moments and speak your truth, no matter the consequences. That's what real men do. Listen, by watching these videos, I know you aren't one of those losers who think they already know everything. Even if you've only watched one video on this channel, you still clicked on it, and that shows that you have a fire inside of you to start improving. You already showed the willpower. The only thing you need is a path. I've put down 10 modules which you can see as ladders. Every module or ladder will exactly explain to you step by step how to get to the top. From achieving peak masculinity, advanced testosterone optimization, getting women, mastering the game of exchanging value, to actual money-making methods, and even more. I have literally laid the groundwork for you to become jacked, attractive, rich, and of high social status. You don't lack motivation. You just lack the knowledge and trust in the path that you're taking. You can continue messing around in the never-ending cycle of taking paths that lead to nothing, or click the link in the description down below. Habit 3. They keep their word. In a world where people break their promises all the time, those who keep their word stand out. These are men who are respected, admired, and trusted. They understand the value of their word, the impact it has on their reputation. If you want to be a man of your word, you have to follow through on your promises, no matter how small or how big they are. If you don't, you will quickly lose the respect of those around you. They'll see you as unreliable, untrustworthy, and just, in general, not worth their time or friendship. For example, if you promise to help your friend move out on Saturday, you better show up Saturday and you're gonna help them move. If you don't, you let them down. And they're gonna think twice before ever asking you for help again. They might even think twice before asking you to hang out again. Being a man of your word means that you take your commitment seriously. You don't make promises lightly, and when you do, you follow through. It's not just about keeping your word, it's about being honest with yourself and others about what you can and can't do, or what you want to and what you don't want to do. Your word is your bond. If you break it, you break the trust and respect others have for you. So be a man of your word and always follow through on your promises, no matter how big or small they are. Chapter 4. They drag everyone in their team up. Men who aren't successful don't climb the ladder alone. They bring others up with them. They understand the value of teamwork and the importance of lifting others up. They don't just focus on their own success, but at the same time, they help others around them achieve their goals. They understand that success is not just about personal achievement, but also about the collective achievement of the team. They do this by being a positive influence on those around them. They are not selfish, nor do they engage in office politics or gossip. Instead, they're honest, they're straightforward with their colleagues, and they work hard to create a positive and productive environment. These successful men lead by example, and they encourage others to do the same. They set high standards for themselves and their team, and they work tirelessly to achieve said standards. If you want to win, if you want to be successful, you need to surround yourself with people who also share your goals, who share your values. You need to build a team that supports you and encourages you, and you need to be willing to do the same for them. Chapter 5. They are open-minded. No successful man is closed-minded, I promise you. Thus, if you want to be, you need to learn to be open-minded. Being open-minded means that you are willing to consider new ideas and perspectives, even if they go against what you currently believe. Successful men are always looking to grow, which means being open to new ways of thinking. It also means being able to adapt to changing circumstances and being flexible in your approach to life. If you're closed-minded, you are limiting yourself and your potential. You're closing yourself off to new opportunities and new ideas, and you're also putting up a wall that makes it harder for you to connect with others. Chapter 6. They take responsibility for everything that happens in their life. Successful men don't make excuses. They take responsibility for their actions and the outcomes of their decisions. You need to take ownership of your life. That means accepting that you are in control of your own destiny, and that the choices you make have consequences. When things go wrong, successful men don't blame others or make excuses. They own up to their mistakes and take action to correct them. They also learn from their mistakes and use that knowledge to make better decisions in the future. But taking responsibility isn't always easy. It requires humility, honesty, and a willingness to face the truth about you and your actions. It means admitting when you're wrong, which is, I swear, the hardest thing that people can deal with. So many people I know just can't admit that they can be wrong, It's so healthy. You move faster, you move forward so much faster in life when you just admit that you can be wrong sometimes. When you just apologize when you've hurt somebody, and when you make amends when you need to. You aren't perfect, and that's fine. That's better. It takes a load off your shoulders to start admitting when you're wrong. It really does. One of the biggest benefits of taking responsibility is that it gives you control of your life. When you accept that you're responsible for your own happiness and success, to a large extent at least, you become empowered to make changes necessary to achieve your goals. On the other hand, refusing to take responsibility is a recipe for failure. When you blame others for your problems, you give away your power and become a victim of circumstance. You become trapped in a cycle of negativity and self-pity, and you miss out on opportunities to grow and learn from your mistakes. We'll round it up right there. Keep the education flowing, my friend. You're slowly changing your values and becoming a great man, or at least a better man than you were yesterday, which is the most as any of us can hope for, right? Thanks for watching.